Hey there everyone, welcome back to Powerful Stoic Way. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because today's video is something super close to my heart. We're diving into a topic that really makes or breaks any relationship: choosing love every single day. Let's be real. Relationships aren't all about grand gestures and perfect moments. They're about the little things, the daily choices we make, and the way we commit to growing with each other every day. You see, love isn't just a feeling. It's a daily decision, a promise to show up for each other, even when life gets busy or tough. Whether you're just starting out with someone special or you've been in a long-term relationship, these are the secrets to keeping your love strong, thriving, and more connected than ever. So if you want to learn how to reignite that spark and build a foundation that can withstand anything life throws your way, this video is for you. But hey, before we jump in, do me a favor. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and make sure you ring the bell to stay updated on more relationship tips, love hacks, and personal growth advice coming your way every week. Trust me, you don't want to miss what we have in store. All right, enough talking. Let's dive into how you can start choosing love every day and build a relationship that gets better with time. Let's go. Number 1. Communication. The lifeline of love. Communication isn't just about talking, it's about truly connecting. In any romantic relationship, words can either build bridges or create walls. The way you communicate determines whether your love will deepen or slowly fade away. Think about this. How many relationships have ended, not because love was absent, but because words were left unspoken? Sometimes it's not about a lack of feelings, but a lack of expression. The truth is, love doesn't read minds. No matter how much you care for someone, they won't always know what's in your heart unless you express it. Misunderstandings happen when we assume instead of asking, react instead of listening, and let pride replace patience. So, how can you improve communication in your relationship? It starts with active listening. Most people listen just to respond, not to understand. But true listening requires presence. Make eye contact, don't interrupt, and reflect back on what your partner says. Sometimes, all your partner needs is to feel heard. A moment of real understanding can heal months of silent frustration. Next, be honest, but also be kind. Honesty without kindness can feel like criticism. Instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try, "I feel unheard when we don't discuss things openly." This small shift can turn conflicts into conversations instead of battles. Communication isn't just about solving problems, it's also about keeping the connection alive. A simple text, a heartfelt compliment, or saying "I love you" unexpectedly can reinforce emotional security. And remember, not every conversation has to be deep. Laughter, playfulness, and shared joy are just as important as serious talks. At its core, communication is the air a relationship breathes. Without it, love suffocates. So ask yourself, are you truly communicating or just exchanging words? Number 2, prioritizing quality time, the glue that keeps love strong. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to assume that love will sustain itself, but a relationship without quality time is like a plant without water. Eventually, it wilts. You can live under the same roof, text throughout the day, or even share a meal, yet still feel emotionally distant. The truth is, it's not about how much time you spend together, but how meaningful that time is. Think about it. How often do you and your partner sit together without distractions, just talking, laughing, and enjoying each other's presence. In the early stages of love, spending time together feels effortless. But as life gets busier, with work, responsibilities, and endless distractions, quality time can start slipping away. When that happens, couples may feel disconnected, even if the love is still there. The key is to be intentional about making time for each other. Being present is more than just being in the same room. It's about being mentally and emotionally engaged. If you're with your partner, but glued to your phone or distracted by work, the time together loses its value. Simple things like putting away distractions, making eye contact, and truly listening can turn even ordinary moments into deep connections. Quality time also means planning meaningful activities together. Don't wait for free time to happen, create it. Date nights, shared hobbies, unplugged weekends, or even small spontaneous gestures like leaving a handwritten note or making breakfast in bed can strengthen your bond. Many people believe romance is about grand gestures, but in reality, it's the small, consistent efforts that matter most. A short coffee break together, a morning walk, or cooking side by side can be more impactful than an extravagant date once in a while. Think of your relationship like a bank account. You need regular deposits of love, time, and affection to keep it emotionally rich. Even with busy schedules, making time for each other is possible. A thoughtful text, a voice note, or a short conversation before bed can keep the connection alive. Undivided attention is one of the greatest acts of love. When you prioritize quality time, you send a powerful message. You matter to me. Our relationship is important. I choose to invest in us. How do you and your partner make time for each other? Share your thoughts in the comments. Number 3. Respecting individual space, the secret to a stronger bond. Many people think love means being inseparable, but the truth is, a healthy relationship thrives when both partners have the freedom to be themselves. It's not about losing yourself in love. It's about growing together while still nurturing your individuality. Have you ever felt emotionally exhausted in a relationship, not because you didn't love your partner, but because you had no space to breathe? When couples don't allow each other the room to grow, love can feel suffocating rather than fulfilling. The strongest relationships strike a balance between intimacy and independence. Why is individual space so important? Because love isn't about merging into one person. It's about two individuals supporting and complementing each other. Taking time for yourself allows you to recharge, pursue your passions, and maintain a personal identity outside the relationship. Without it, partners may start feeling frustrated, overwhelmed, or even resentful. Recognizing when you need space is crucial. If you constantly feel drained, find yourself irritated over minor things, or feel disconnected from your own goals and friendships, it may be a sign that you need time to reset. And that's okay. Wanting space doesn't mean you love your partner less. It means you value the relationship enough to make sure both of you remain emotionally healthy. The key is creating space without creating distance. Open communication is essential. Express your needs in a way that reassures your partner. Encourage personal interests. Maintain friendships outside the relationship, and enjoy guilt-free time apart. Even a short solo walk or a weekend getaway can bring fresh energy to your connection. Love flourishes when both people have the freedom to breathe. Remember, a flame needs air to burn brighter. Don't smother it, nurture it. How do you and your partner maintain a balance between closeness and personal space? Share your thoughts in the comments. Number 4. Keeping the romance alive, the spark that never fades. Romance isn't just about grand gestures or expensive gifts. It's about making your partner feel wanted, cherished and loved every single day. Too often couples start with passion and excitement, but as time passes, the spark slowly fades. The truth is, romance doesn't die on its own. It fades when we stop nurturing it. A thriving relationship requires continuous effort, small acts of love, and a deep commitment to keeping the connection alive. Think about this. Do you still flirt with your partner the way you did in the beginning? Do you still surprise them, compliment them, or make them feel special? Many relationships don't fail because love disappears, but because effort does. Keeping romance alive isn't about waiting for special occasions. It's about creating moments of connection every day. One of the best ways to do this is to never stop dating each other. In the early stages of a relationship, everything feels new and exciting, but over time, routines set in, and couples often stop making an effort. To keep the spark alive, plan regular date nights, whether it's a simple picnic, a cozy movie night, or an adventurous weekend getaway. Trying new experiences together, such as traveling to a new place or picking up a new hobby, can reignite excitement and bring fresh energy into the relationship. Beyond dates, it's the small, unexpected gestures that make the biggest difference. Love isn't about one-time grand gestures. It's about daily moments of care. A heartfelt note left on the mirror, a sweet text during the day, or a simple act of kindness like making their favorite meal can make your partner feel valued. Compliments, too, go a long way. Reminding your partner that they look great or that you appreciate them keeps the emotional connection strong. Another key element is physical touch and affection. In long-term relationships, it's easy to let physical intimacy fade. Not because love is gone, but because it's no longer prioritized. A simple touch, a hug, or holding hands while walking together can rekindle feelings of closeness. Research even shows that hugging for at least 30 seconds a day strengthens emotional bonds. Cuddling before bed or kissing goodbye and hello can keep the romance alive in the simplest yet most powerful way. Just as important is flirting and playfulness. Flirting isn't just for new couples. It's a habit that keeps relationships fun and exciting. Sending flirty texts, playfully teasing each other, and sharing inside jokes can make a relationship feel fresh, no matter how many years have passed. When couples laugh together, they strengthen their bond and prevent things from feeling too routine. Expressing gratitude and appreciation is another crucial factor. Over time, it's easy to take each other for granted, but when you show appreciation, your partner feels valued and seen. Instead of focusing on what they don't do, acknowledge their efforts. Thank them for the little things, celebrate their achievements, and make sure they know how much they mean to you. A partner who feels appreciated will always have more love to give in return. Finally, keeping passion alive requires more than just physical intimacy. It's about emotional and mental connection too. Deep, meaningful conversations about dreams, fears, and aspirations keep partners emotionally engaged. Stepping out of comfort zones, trying new things together, and making intimacy a priority can prevent passion from fading. At its core, romance is like a garden. It needs continuous care, attention, and effort to grow. If you nurture it, it will flourish beautifully. If you neglect it, it will wither over time. Keeping the romance alive is a choice, one that leads to a stronger, more fulfilling relationship. So ask yourself, what's one small thing you do to keep romance alive in your relationship? Share in the comments. Number 5. Handling conflict with maturity. Strengthening love through challenges. Conflict is inevitable in any relationship, but the way you handle it determines whether your bond grows stronger or starts to break. Many couples think that fighting means something is wrong, but in reality, disagreements are natural. It's how you resolve them that matters. A strong relationship isn't one without conflict. It's one where both partners can navigate disagreements with respect, patience, and emotional intelligence. Think about this. Do you and your partner fight to win, or do you fight to understand? The goal of any disagreement should never be about proving who's right, but about strengthening your connection through open and honest communication. 1. Pause before reacting. Control your emotions. When emotions run high, it's easy to say things you don't mean. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a step back. If you feel anger rising, pause, breathe, and collect your thoughts before responding. This prevents unnecessary hurtful words and allows both partners to engage in a more rational discussion. A simple, "Let's take a break and talk about this calmly," can prevent an argument from spiraling out of control. 2. Listen to, understand, not to respond. Most conflicts escalate because people listen just to argue back, instead of truly understanding their partner's feelings. The next time you're in a disagreement, listen without interrupting. Try to see the issue from your partner's perspective. Instead of saying, "You're wrong," try, "I understand why you feel that way." A little empathy can turn an argument into a productive conversation. 3. Communicate with I statements, not blame. Blaming your partner immediately puts them on the defensive. Instead of saying, "You never listen to me," can you try, "I feel unheard when I speak"? Using I statements makes it clear that you're expressing your emotions rather than accusing your partner, leading to a more constructive conversation. 4. Pick your battles. Not everything deserves a fight. Not every disagreement needs to turn into an argument. Ask yourself, is this really worth the fight, or am I just reacting emotionally? If something isn't a deal-breaker, consider letting it go. A happy relationship isn't about winning every argument. It's about knowing what truly matters. 5. Find solutions, not just problems. Many couples get stuck in cycles of arguing without ever working toward a solution. Instead of repeating complaints, focus on finding ways to fix the issue together. Ask, how can we solve this as a team? Healthy relationships are about collaboration, not competition. 6. Apologize and forgive. An apology doesn't mean admitting defeat. It means prioritizing the relationship over your ego. If you made a mistake, own it. "I'm sorry for how I reacted. I didn't mean to hurt you." Likewise, be willing to forgive. Holding on to resentment only creates emotional distance. Conflict can strengthen love when handled right. Mature conflict resolution isn't about avoiding disagreements. It's about learning and growing together through them. When you handle conflict with patience, understanding, and respect, your relationship deepens, your trust strengthens, and your love becomes even more resilient. Number 6. Supporting each other's growth, the foundation of lasting love. A thriving relationship is more than just sharing love. It's about growing together as individuals and as a couple. When both partners encourage and support each other's personal growth, it strengthens the connection and makes the bond even deeper. It's not about sacrificing dreams for the sake of the relationship, but empowering each other to pursue bigger dreams and achieve greater goals. True love doesn't hold you back. It pushes you to move forward, to evolve, and to become the best version of yourself. Think about this. Have you ever felt inspired after reaching for a goal that was important to you and having your partner by your side, cheering you on? That feeling of being supported is what truly nurtures love. When both partners invest in their own growth, the relationship flourishes, creating a foundation that's based on respect, admiration, and shared progress. Here are key ways to foster mutual growth in your relationship. 1. Encourage each other's passions and goals. Supporting your partner's goals, whether it's career ambitions or personal dreams, is vital. Be genuinely interested in their pursuits. Celebrate their wins, big or small, and offer help whenever needed. This encourages an environment of mutual respect and reinforces the idea that both of your dreams matter. 2. Support personal development. A healthy relationship encourages individual growth. Whether it's reading a book, taking a course, or working on self-care, continually learning and improving as individuals keeps the dynamic exciting and fulfilling. Sharing new insights or learning together helps create deeper connections. 3. Be each other's biggest cheerleader. The journey of growth can be difficult, and sometimes your partner needs you to lift them up. Being a source of encouragement when they're struggling shows them you're invested in their well-being and success. Celebrate their achievements, provide comfort when they feel down, and always remind them of their strengths. 4. Embrace change together. Growth often brings change, and change can be challenging. When both partners are open to evolving together, it strengthens the relationship. As you both continue to grow, be willing to adapt and support each other in navigating new stages of life. By supporting each other's personal growth, you not only help your partner thrive, you also build a love that continuously evolves and deepens. It's the kind of love that grows stronger with time, creating a relationship filled with endless possibilities and lasting fulfillment. 7. Choosing love every day, the secret to a lasting connection. In any relationship, love isn't something that just happens once. It's a daily choice. We often think that love is something that will always remain the same. But the truth is, love requires effort, intention, and commitment every single day. It's easy to get caught up in the highs and lows of life, but if you're not actively choosing to nurture your relationship, it can slowly fade over time. Think about this. Have you ever found yourself in a rut, feeling disconnected from your partner? It doesn't mean the love is gone. It's just that both of you may have stopped making the conscious effort to choose love each day. The magic of lasting relationships comes from waking up every morning and deciding to show up for each other, even when things aren't perfect. Here's how you can make the daily choice to keep love alive and strong. 1. Show appreciation. Every day, don't wait for anniversaries or special occasions to express how much your partner means to you. Small, daily acts of appreciation, whether it's a compliment, a thank you, or a simple "I love you," remind your partner that they are valued. It's the everyday gestures that reinforce your connection and remind them that they are seen and appreciated. 2. Prioritize connection over convenience. In the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to let your partner slip into the background. But if you truly want to choose love every day, make an effort to stay connected. Spend quality time together, even if it's just 10 minutes a day where you check in with each other, listen, and show interest in what the other is going through. 3. Be present. One of the simplest ways to choose love is by being fully present when you're with your partner. Put away distractions like phones or TV and focus on each other. Give your undivided attention when they're speaking, listen actively, and engage in meaningful conversations. Being present shows that you respect and care about the moment you share. 4. Practice patience and understanding. Love requires patience. There will be moments of tension, frustration, or even disagreements. But choosing love means approaching each moment with understanding. Instead of letting anger take over, choose empathy and try to see things from your partner's perspective. Remember, love isn't just about agreeing. It's about respecting differences and finding common ground. 5. Be willing to compromise. Every relationship involves give and take. Choosing love means being willing to compromise and work together through challenges. No relationship is perfect, but choosing love every day means you're willing to make adjustments, communicate openly, and grow together. It's about choosing your partner's happiness as much as your own. 6. Celebrate the small wins. Love isn't just about surviving the tough times. It's about celebrating the little victories. Whether it's a successful project at work, a personal achievement, or simply making it through a busy week together, take the time to celebrate each other. These small moments of joy add up to a strong and lasting bond. Choosing love every day is a decision you make with intention and action. It's about waking up every morning with a heart that is open, patient, and ready to embrace your partner. When you actively choose love, day after day, your relationship becomes an unshakable foundation, growing stronger with every shared moment. So there you have it, guys. Choosing love every day isn't just a choice. It's a commitment that strengthens your relationship and helps you both grow together. Whether it's showing appreciation, communicating openly, or simply being there for each other, these small acts of love make all the difference. Remember, love isn't a one-time thing. It's something we renew every day with our actions, our words, and our heart. When you choose love, you're choosing to build a lasting, meaningful connection that only gets stronger with time. Now, I want to hear from you. What are some ways you choose love every day in your relationship? Drop a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. And hey, if you found value in today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of our future videos packed with relationship tips and personal growth advice. Your support means the world to me. Until next time, keep choosing love, keep growing together, and keep shining brighter every day. You've got this.